The story is up on the site. Super Bowl hijack proves government cannot protect you. I think that's a big issue here to show it's all theater. They don't even let cars get near it. You have to go on trains. You get frisked over and over again. There's cops strutting around with submachine guns, bugging their eyes out at you in New Jersey where they're trying to disarm the public. It's ridiculous. And then 30-year-old Matthew Mills, tell us about yourself and the other citizen journalism you've done, asking real questions of Tom Brokaw and so many others over the years. I thought I recognized you when I saw this. I was up here at 2 in the morning, and I kept seeing on Infowars.com comments saying, man, did you see the guy that took over the Super Bowl with Inside Job, 9/11? And so I went and searched that on YouTube, and there it was. And I shot a video at 2 a.m. when I got off, 2 hours of radio, and put it up. And then I said, I bet that guy's a listener. And then this morning we discovered that you had made web posts and stuff talking about the show before and had done stuff with We Are Change. So we salute the work you're doing. It's amazing. Tell us about some of your other confrontations, what you've done, and then play-by-play, describe what went on in your mind, what happened, what they did to you when they held you, what the ticket says, because the media is going to want this testimony here. And it's important you give it so they can't spin it and lie about you. So Matthew Mills, break it down for us.
Well, if anyone wants to see my other confrontations and other journalistic work, they should see my YouTube channel, which is Mills Most. I'm going to be releasing Super Bowl footage on Mills Most. They deleted all my footage off the SD card, but I have someone coming to the house right now to restore it, apparently. So hopefully he can do that. And if we can restore that footage, I'm going to release a bunch of stuff because I had the camera on the whole time when I walked away from the mic. And so I got all that, what they were saying to me. So hopefully I don't even need to describe to you what they said. I'll have it on footage. And what were the other questions?
No, just break it all down. I mean, tell us what you intended to do, what unfolded. First off, tell us about some of the other people that you've gone and asked real questions of.
Once I actually got into the Super Bowl, plans changed, and I decided I was going to, do something like that, and I was going to run down on the field and do something. But then I decided to go to the press room. And as far as the summons, it doesn't say amount on here. I don't know what I owe. It says a court appearance is not required, so it doesn't seem like it's really that bad.
And what are they claiming you did?
It's criminal trespassing, and I'm banned from the Meadowlands for life, and apparently I'm banned from the NFL for life. And the NFL is going to be getting in contact with me about some security issues maybe.
Yeah, they're just going to try to use that data in case they want to sue you. I wouldn't talk to them to get a lawyer. And I would, they say no court appearance needed. Well, that's because they don't want you to challenge it. Go challenge the trespass and just say that, the truth. You wandered in there wanting to ask real questions at a citizen journalist. They let you in. And they didn't have no trespassing signs. That's their issue. Did you buy a ticket to get in, period?
I bought no ticket.
Yeah, they might try something then, but it doesn't matter. You're going to have to fight it in court. You do not want a criminal trespass. That could be a felony. They just don't want you to know that. So I would get counsel.
Okay, I will. And, yes, so, I mean, that's that. And
describe how you got through the multi-billion-dollar security, because it's tens of millions they spent on this, but this is $1 billion fraud system they've built. I mean, describe it.
I just used the line of I'm late for work and I have no time to talk. And I just had that attitude. And I got by 5 gates with the same thing.
Which is true. You're doing the work of the Lord, free speech, asking real questions. It's just...
Yeah. So then I got in, and it was cool because, I got to see the Super Bowl, which, I got to see Peyton Manning. He's kind of a cool guy. And so that was fun, and so I spent the time in there, and I asked people all day.
Oh, so you met Peyton Manning?
No, I didn't meet Peyton Manning. The whole time I was in there, I was asking people about the Illuminati symbolism with the last few Super Bowls. But they erased all that footage, so I need to get all that footage back. That's all I was doing. And then the opportunity arose where I got to go in the press room, and then the MVP came out, and I was right there. So I said, F it, and I did it. The
secret when you're doing something like this is you have a loop of electrical tape in your pocket, and then you put the SD card on that and literally stick it on the inside of your underwear. And then you have another SD card you keep using and then hiding them in your underwear, because even a basic frisk, they won't find them. That's how you get out with the footage.
That's a really good idea.
That's what, just a little loop of tape you put on the outside of the underwear or whatever. I tend to say the inside. And you can just literally stick it around your waistband and have the SD cards right there. That's how you get over the enemy.
Cool.
So keep breaking it down. So like, all we see is you go off the stage. What happens next?
Well, they got me, and they grabbed me by the shirt, and they said, come over here. Where's your pass? They opened up my jacket. They saw I had this other pass. They said, what is this? Where is your pass? I said, I don't have a pass. They said, how'd you get in? I said, I just came in. I just walked in. They said, who let you in? I said, the two guys out there. They just let me in. And then they said, how'd you get in? I said, I had tickets to the Super Bowl. So I was still lying to them at that point. And
I would just tell them it's part of your Obamacare. You were given free tickets by Obama. Go ahead.
Yes, so maybe I shouldn't have lied like that. So I was still saying I got into the Super Bowl. They said, where's your ticket? I said, my girlfriend has it. They said, where's your girlfriend? I said, her phone's dead. And then they took me back. I was back in the, precinct down there in MetLife Stadium. And they called my girlfriend because they found her number on my phone. And she had no idea any of this was going on, so she just totally spilled the beans. So then I just came clean with everything, and that was that. And they were pretty angry back there. They were very FBI-ish. They had these two guys. They were Brooklyn accents, older gentlemen. Seemed like something like a Law and Order type thing. They were very like I
love how all the we're seeing some of the footage you were able to upload before they got your card later at night. And it's just all the security people are just acting like they're so powerful and like they're all little secret agents. Meanwhile, their bosses, the government, staged 9/11, runs al-Qaeda publicly. Hey, how do you feel being a 9/11 truther now that it's so public that our government runs al-Qaeda and is giving them weapons and protecting them all over the world so that they can continue all these wars and have no-bid contracts? I mean, we're totally vindicated here.
One of the cops that was taking my information was a 9/11 truther. He told me when no one was in the room with me. I'm not going to mention his name. He said, I believe in this stuff too. And he was the one that was nicest to me, and he was trying to get me out of there, probably because he was a little more awake.
Well, yeah, because you've got to be a moron not to know they blew up all those towers, including, they said, get back, we're blowing it up. I have the deputy emergency manager in New York on who said, no, they said, get out, they're going to blow it up. And they killed him a week later. They just said, Barry Jennings, he's dead now. And then the family we think they witness protection him, actually, because it was like, he's dead, family moves out, no one will talk, all these black vans at the house, or they got the whole, what do you think about that?
There's so much to think about everything that I can't give you an intelligent answer for that. I think it's crazy. I don't want to.
It's amazing. So how long were you in the custody?
I was probably back there. I got arrested way after the end of the game. I was probably back there for a good 3 hours, at least 3.5. I was there to the end, pretty much like the stadium started shutting down. Like they kept me there until pretty much they couldn't keep me there almost.
And then they said, what, you're lucky we didn't arrest you, or what happened? So 3 in the morning. I mean, what did they say to you when they finally let you go?
They walked me out. They said, there's a train. They told me to get lost pretty much.
Introducing Pro One. All of your filtration in one system, portable, on the go. No more do you have 2 or 3 filters to just reduce sodium fluoride. You have a system that cuts out the sodium fluoride and up to 95% of hydrofluorosilicic acid. Advanced manufacturing technology combines silver-impregnated white ceramic with new Aquamedics advanced media for removal of fluoride and other heavy metals, all in one filter element. It is the only one that does it, and out of the gates, we have it discounted at 10% off with promo code WATER. This is the only system that in one unit helps reduce or remove pesticides, herbicides, chloramines, ammonia, and chlorine, hydrofluorosilicic acid, the most common form of fluoride not covered by other fluoride filter brands, and sodium hexafluorosilicate. Get your Pro Pure with the new Pro One filter today at InfoWarsStore.com or by calling 888-253-3139.
See the rest of the Alex Jones Show at our sister channel, The Info Warrior, or become a member of PrisonPlanet.tv and help us take the message of freedom and liberty to the next level. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to this channel.